Good morning, children. Welcome to class 4 Social Studies. Previous class I have explained the long answers of lesson 3, responsibilities of a good citizen. 3 long answers I have explained now. Then next I am going to explain the remaining 2 long answers. Okay. Listen. What are the responsibilities of a good citizen? What are the responsibilities of a good citizen? Some characteristics of a good citizens are given there. You can write that also, no problem. But I have written some points separately. Okay, so you write like this. What are the responsibilities of a good citizen? Number 1, a good citizen is responsible to respect towards the neighbors and the fellow citizen. Okay, what is this? A good citizen is responsible to respect. He should have the responsibility to respect towards the neighbors and fellow citizen. Here he has to respect the neighbors and his fellow citizen. Fellow citizen means other citizens. Okay, other citizens in our country. We have to respect the neighbors and citizens. Then a good citizen, second point, a good citizen always pays taxes. So that is our duty to pay taxes. Okay, in order to collect the taxes for the welfare of the people, government has to collect the tax from the people. So as a good citizen, it is our responsibility to pay tax. Then third point, a good citizen should understand the importance of vote to elect an honest government. In order to elect an honest government or a good government, we should participate. A good citizen should participate in the election and he should know the importance of votes. Okay, that is another point. A good citizen should understand the importance of vote to elect the honest government. To elect an honest government, we should know, a good citizen should know the importance of vote. Then next, a good citizen should care for the public and private places. Public and private places like railway station, bus station, museum, monuments, library, park, hospital, schools, etc. Okay, all park, road, all these are the public places. So a good citizen should care for the public and private places. He should take care of the public and private places. Okay, these are the responsibilities of a good citizen. So many responsibilities are there, but I have written only 4 points. A good citizen is responsible to, once again I will read, a good citizen is responsible to respect towards the neighbors and the fellow citizen. A good citizen always pays taxes. A good citizen should understand the importance of vote to elect an honest government. A good citizen should care for the public and private places. Then next, how can we care for public properties? It is our duty to care the public properties, that we have already learned. That is one of the responsibility of a good citizen. So how can we care for the public property? What are the ways to care the public properties? 3 points I have written here. Number 1, we should keep our railways, hospitals, parks and other places clean and tidy. Number 1 point, we should keep these places clean and tidy. Okay, so don't scrub anything on the hospitals, wall of the hospitals, other places, monuments, railway station, bus station, all these places we should take care. Okay, then we should inculcate means teach. Okay, we should inculcate or instruct. We should inculcate good social activities in our children. So good social activities we should inculcate or give or instruct to our children. Good activities. Then third, we should tell the importance of public property to our children, neighbors and illiterate people. Okay, so we should tell the importance of public property. What is the importance of this public property? We can enjoy the properties now that, because our forefathers, the people who lived before us, they had protected this. That is why we could enjoy this. Like that, we also have to protect these places similarly, so that our next generation, coming generation, can also enjoy these places. So the importance of public places, public property, we have to teach them. Okay, so we should tell the importance of public property to our children, neighbors, and illiterate people, those who know, those who do not cannot read and write, illiterate people, those who are, they are called illiterate people, our neighbors and illiterate people and our children. We should remind them, or we should teach the importance of this public property. Okay, so these are the ways to take care public properties. Okay, 3 points are given there. Once again I will read. We should keep our railways, hospitals, parks and places clean and tidy. Then we should inculcate good social activities in our children. Then we should tell the importance of public property to our children and illiterate people. So these are the two long answers that I have explained today. So read this and write this in copy. Okay, these two long answer, write in copy. Clear all of you? Okay, bye.